Bada zing, bada bang. All right, guys. Corey's Comedy Channel. We are live. All right. So, what's the title of the video? You just got to go live. When before you go live, what you want to do is you want to silence your notifications. All right. So, guys, super busy. I just want to up in here and squeak in a live stream because it's got to be done. And we got Natalie Nicole. Okay, Natalie, I just want you to know that, I owe you. I seriously, I am in your debt. I got shows all week this week, and I'm going to pour me a mystery drink. I'm going to drink a frog cocktail here in a minute. But how's Natalie doing? I see that you are coming up in the world a little bit. Proud of you I see that red light on that you got up there sometimes, and you're putting out that good quality, high frequency vibration to be able to meditate. And I'm going to be getting back into meditating one of these days. My busy time, incredibly busy. It is so incredibly busy. Just tired of a long day at work. Yeah, I hear you. But you know something, Natalie, believe it or not, with this partner program, I'm at 3,565 hours. And so, if I let up off the brakes right now, that would not be good. Poor Ron. Ron tell everybody about that. He's at 2,990, and it's got a video that's got 170,000 views on it, and every day he loses hours. So, and I know that you are going to get there, Natalie, and I long for the day, and I will celebrate you when you do achieve that. And as soon as I cross over, I need what 435 hours, and when I get done, I can assure you that I'll have more time to help you. Natalie, what we're going to do, I don't know if you noticed that the video that I just set, it's obviously it's a live stream, it's pre-scheduled, but it's called a call to action. So I'm not going to plan on staying on as long as I usually am on that Super Sunday. So if you can read the description, it's got all the details and what's going to happen. I assume that you can hear me okay. I think my microphone is plugged in. I'm not, don't sound like I'm in a can 100 yards away. We got Keith. What is Keith doing up? It's midnight. Gee whiz. No, it's not midnight. It's 1 a.m. where he is. Nobody's going to be happier when you'll hit the 4,000 hours. I hear you. I'll be happy because I would love to go back to doing a video a week, and I can do 10 jokes, my top 10, and then I could just chop it up and schedule them. I could even schedule it for this busy time because you know where I was at tonight? Where do you think I was? I was at a party night at Caesar's Palace. So this is drinking some bubbly. This is the frog cocktail, the frog cocktail. I asked the girl, I said, do you have frog legs here? She says, yeah, we do. I said, why don't you hop over to the bar and get me a drink? So I just want to tell you about those two things here. I'll tell you about them here. It's midnight here in the middle of nowhere in Illinois. I'll get the hours. Yeah, you will. So just be thinking about that. What we're going to do is on Sunday when we start that stream, we're going to come out and we'll put the call to action. We'll say, okay, here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to, anybody, because I foresee maybe Natalie could have either a live stream that's going or a premiere or modest reviews or Ron or even Chrissy, because Chrissy's she's got the first level monetization, BBB. She's trying to get, she's talking like she's going to be doing more live. So that's what we'll do. Honestly, after I get this 435 hours clocked and put on the shelf, I won't even need anything really, to be honest with you. So we could just pour them in, go live, and maybe get 20, 25 people in there and go hang out on whoever wants to do it. We'll get you in there, Natalie. We'll help you. You're doing all the work, but if we can help you, we'll be happy to help you. Salty Dog is in the house. Wonderful. It's been a minute also since I've been Over to your channel. I know that looks like things are looking up for you. I actually did comment on one of your videos here about a week ago, I believe. But Salty Dog, he likes the jokes. Haven't made a video yet for Sunday, but I'll probably have something. And you know what? That's just an idea. I don't know what everybody wants to do. We could either put the names in a hat, like say if Natalie's in there, she has Premiere that's ready to go, or Modest Reviews, or BBB, or Ron, somebody. We could draw a name, and then we could just have one dedicated channel, and we could do like a couple room raids. That's a possibility. So yeah, that'll be like I said. I've watched this guy, one of these guys that I watch. He'd have 700, 750 people, and they do a room raid and go pour into some small channel, and all of a sudden they're looking at us, and they have 750 people in their room, and dropping super chats and subscribing. So I don't know that that would ever happen to me. I don't know. I mean, room raids are, I guess they could be. I don't know if they're popular or not, but this will be our first planned room raid. And like I said, I always keep preaching the choir to this to everybody about live streams. It's like really, there's your video. Just if you got the courage, just push the button and plug in and go live and start talking. Be willing to talk through pretty much anybody, any channel that as long as you go live and you start talking, there a straggler or two will show up, and then you have something to talk about in the chat. But they got to be chatty, They got to ask questions or. But Natalie, how are you feeling, Natalie? I mean, no, I know that Dixie was complimenting you. She said your live streams, you feel like they're getting a lot better. Uh, it takes work. You start to get more comfortable. I can tell you, it's a lot easier going live. It has its own. It's totally different than just doing a video. But me, I guess. You guess? Well, you know what? I might even have to do that too. I might even have to go out there, go up on the top of Lone Mountain, sit on a rock, and go live, and just not even be on camera, just film the side of a mountain, and maybe we could watch the birds and just take a couple joke books over there with out there with me, and just maybe take a lawn chair out there. That might be a good idea. Just go on live for about 5 6 hours, because these things you just have to do it a little chunk at a time, because you know like those on the Super Sundays when we go live, you get about sometimes you get about 80, 70 to between 90, sometimes 100. It really just depends on how long you stay. If you stay like over 2 hours, it seems like you might go over 100 with the views, but usually it's right around anywhere between 20 to 30 hours of watch time. That's having about 15, 16, 17 people in there for an extended period of time. So, and that's why I keep telling everybody, if you're gonna, with the live streams, you know, I've been doing them for about the Sundays, Super Sundays now, for about 9 months. So I got about that window of about 3 months before they start losing a lot of hours. So if you got a backyard and a tripod, you can do that and stream. Yeah, I might have to. Well, that's what Dixie's been saying. You need to play some music. I have probably made all this harder than it needs to be. Even the vertical live streams, because I know that Natalie, I know you do the verticals. They have it. It seems like they get a lot more views. I still haven't. I haven't done. I don't think I could actually stream from my phone, because I keep telling everybody I'm not hooked up to my phone. I know everybody uses their phone for everything, and I don't. I keep all that stuff separate. I don't use Wi-Fi. I don't. I have everything hardwired, and I don't use my phone to make payments or anything like that. So, and then Dixie also, she's been telling me that I need to get that set up, because I did cross over the 3,000. So they say I'm in the partner program, but I still haven't set up the super chats. Keith retracted a message. Well, what happened there? What did he do? Message retracted. Um, so it's just YouTube is it'll definitely test you. It'll challenge you. But it's 10 o'clock, and so Natalie, you're gonna go to bed here pretty quick or what? You stay up late. So that's what we're gonna do. Here's so look for this Sunday. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a room raid. And if you're watching this on a replay, maybe, and you think that it's an opportunity, you want to do it, we'll take a vote. We'll see if you guys want to put your numbers in a hat and names in a hat, and then we'll have one dedicated channel that we can all go from the Super Sunday and head over to either a premiere that you're doing or a live stream. We could either do that. We could do a couple channels so if people could have choices. We could do that. And then another thing that I'm going to do is you might want to set your notifications if you're up for it because I've got shows yet for the rest of this week, for the next 3 nights, but I'm gonna call it an evening of amusement and, entertainment because it's just gonna be in real time, and, my situation with StreamYard is I've got everything. You can only upload so many of those, videos that you can run for B-roll and stuff, and I kinda got it to where I want, but I actually have a couple of them I could get rid of. So, what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to do a bunch of commercials, a bunch of B-roll. We're going to do a bunch of take some intermissions, and I've been storing up all the hours that I have for that we're talking about with Streamyard. You get on that plan that I'm on with the 20 hours. You That's what you get on the free plan. You get 20 hours a month. So I think I still have like 16 hours left. So and today, I think what is today the 15th, 16th. So that thing resets on the 27th. So I actually want to use those. I'm just gonna I'm gonna plug it in and we're gonna go. And it might be a 4 hour stream or 5 hour stream, but it's gonna be amusing because I got a bunch of stuff planned that I want to do. Come out of breaks, maybe tell some jokes, take a break, do some magic, take a break, come back. Who knows? I mean, it's just gonna be spontaneous. So what is Keith still in here? He probably fell asleep because I did see that he did retract his message. And Salty Dog, he's one of the he's he's doing the comedy too. Yeah, doing comedy's not easy, and that's really what I. Oh, hey, we got the Gilbert bystanders in the house. All right, drinking a malt in Gilbert, drinking a malt in Gilbert. Yeah, Gilbert, the Gilbert bystander. I tell you, I don't know what you're using for equipment, but you definitely do a good job. I saw you had that little. You were listening to that scanner with the skeleton. You guys pop up on my radar. I did watch you that one night when you were walking around there, down there in Gilbert. Um, I actually watched that for quite some time. But no, you got a really good setup there with your equipment. I don't know what your. It almost looks like it's could be like maybe a GoPro. You know, you were talking about like you had like a 70% left on your battery or something like that. But yeah, some people have used high end stuff. You know, as far as when it comes to cameras. I'm not ashamed to tell everybody that's I'm using the Elgato. Um, it's not a $500 camera, $1,000 camera, but trust me, for somebody like me that can just be in focus and be colored in color and in focus, that's a miracle because there's a lot to getting a live stream set up for. That's for sure. Mostly film with cell phone. Oh, really? Always phone while walking around. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I know you said when you made it up to the top of the stairs, what you're doing is you're definitely brave. You got to be brave because you kind of never know what you could walk into. Um, but there are those aspects to kind of like my personality, being an entertainer, being a magician, because I'm in the secret business. So I love to mystify people, and I'm always. Um, we pride ourselves on being like a step ahead because one of the tricks that we use in our tool bag is misdirection. So usually, if you do something and get their attention over here, then you can do something else. So you're trying to manipulate people on different levels, just so that you can um, get your move across, because it's all sleight of hand. You practice in secret, so they don't see the move. That's the whole objective, is to have the move down to where it's flawless, and then you can do it on an offbeat or timing, whatever it be. If it comes, if you're a technician, if you're using, doing card manipulation. Um, it's all, even the stage guys, they use the same principles. It's all distraction. But yeah, I'm always, sometimes I like pretend when I'm on a phone. You guys have heard some of the phone calls that I get, but even like if somebody's out front of a building trying to get you to sign a petition, I'm always acting or pretending. I might pretend like I'm on the phone because don't feel like being bothered. If you're feeling cold, got to corner. It's always 90 degrees. Salty dog, if you're feeling cold, go to a corner. It's always 90 degrees. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, we've been saving a lot of money. Last year, we saved a lot of money on our electric bill. It's called freezing. Back in the olden days, if we were cold, we were told to go stand in the corner and do jumping jacks. Go do some jumping jacks. That'll warm you up. Natalie, you got any advice for us? Any tips or tricks, any techniques for your premieres or your live streams? Anything that you've learned? I do really kind of like this, just going live on this YouTube. I mean, you're not. I keep telling everybody, you're not in any danger. Is Keith still there? Or what happened to Keith? Did Keith fall asleep? Because stream when you're using Streamyard, and it's still, all those comments. You kind of got to really like scale through them if you're going to put them up on a screen. Because I mean, I have increased strictness filter that's set, so if somebody probably said some profanity, would probably get captured, and um, it probably wouldn't go through. But yeah, they're different. Doing live streams on StreamYard is different than YouTube. That's for sure. So yeah, that's another thing. So you got those two things, guys. Be ready for this Sunday. If you think you have a channel, think you're ready to take a leap of faith, go live. You could potentially, you might want to just tune in and get ready, because we're going to give everybody about 45 minutes. Once the live stream starts, we'll do a call to action. Anybody that's in the stream while we're live, if they want to say, yeah, I'll do it. Okay, say, I'll get ready, and then they can get ready. It might take you a few minutes. If you've never done it before, it might take you a little while, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. I'm here just not talking. Okay, Keith. Hope you're feeling better. Not really. I just really like the chat for the premiere for engagement. Yeah, you know what? I've tried doing that, Natalie. Like, how you just go on YouTube, and rather than just go live, you can go live, but then you can live in private. So I've tried that. So you live, and then you do it on private. And then you're thinking, well, I'll just release that as a premiere. But if you do a live on private, you can't schedule it for a premiere. So that's kind of a bummer. But we've talked about that. If you're going to do a premiere, it's probably wise for it to be at least 30 minutes, so that you got, enough time for people to come in there. Like I said, what was this, 10, 15? The whole thing, with this whole YouTube, what I'm learning is, it's the content really is king. And if you're doing live streams, maybe some people will, cut you some slack, and they'll give you the benefit of a doubt. I don't know that they expect as much on a live stream as they do a video. But I've even been hearing a lot of the how-to YouTubers, the guys that teach you how to get subscribers, and how to, you know, do search engine optimization, how to upload a video, uh, the do's and don'ts on YouTube, or how to get your watch hours. I've been watching those. I still watch them. And they're saying that there's a new trend on YouTube, that they're getting away from all that, all the edits and all the fluff and all the on-screen stuff, with text and music and sound effects. And you just notice there's a few big ones that they're just because I think the game is sort of changing. I think more and more people, YouTube is the new Hollywood, and more people look at all these big time people that are getting into blog. I mean, we're talking celebrities that are leaving, mainstream media, and they're leaving their TV programs and stuff, and they're becoming vloggers. So it's like it has momentum, and the vlogs, the people that are doing the bloggers, is that what they're called? Vloggers. Vlogging is when you do a video and you're talking, I believe, but they usually have a couple people in there so that you have somebody to talk to. But when you come up in here try to talk to yourself, that's a whole nother level. But yeah, just from what they are saying, from what I've been hearing, is there people are going for more of the a video that doesn't have a lot of fluff and a lot of edits. It used to be the old days that you had to change a scene every 3 seconds or 4 seconds. You had to do B-roll. You had to keep jumping, switching around. You have to use music and sound effects to keep them engaged. But from what they say, that there's a new trend that's starting to happen, and that's more of this, more organic, not a lot of fluff, and just real. Whether that's true or not, still hasn't been for me because I get about, I don't know, sometimes I get 50, 58, 60 views. So this being what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, this might get 7 hours of watch time. So that's the nature of the beast. Like I said, I just wish that I could have had this all done by now, but it didn't work out that way. So not really. I just really like the chat of the premiere. Yeah. Like I said, I've only done a premiere one time, and I think one person showed up. But if you had, I mean, I think that Natalie, that what you're doing, it's ideal. You can go for extended period of time, 3 4 hours, and even if you're in there, that I think that's one of the benefits. That clearly a major benefit of doing a premiere is keeping them there because you're talking to them. You know, like tonight, you guys, the chat isn't really that chatty. Okay, it's a little quiet. We can hear crickets out there. It's so quiet I can hear you guys breathing. But that's the beauty of doing a premiere and having a chat, and then you can just be right there. You don't even really technically need a moderator. I guess you wouldn't really need one if you were there. But yeah, Dixie's been preaching to me for some time. Cory, you just need to do it. You just got to play some music. I haven't done it yet, so I'm doing it the good old fashioned way, just by the skin of my teeth. That's even like when my career, guys, even with magic. I'm not the guy that ever signed some big contract and got on some marquee and doing 2 shows a night and signed $100 some million contract. I'm just a soldier, foot soldier, grinding. You know, like I said, I did this private event. It was just for a big company, and that's it, one and done. You're only as good as your last show. After that, back to the drawing board. Just hope that the agent calls you again. So look at that. Now I feel good because at least we got something. We got Keith's been wanting us to call the fun club the insomnia club, because seems like a lot of the fun club members have insomnia, and they're night owls. And I know that what do you get if you cross an owl and a skunk? That's an animal that stinks but doesn't give a hoot. So Natalie, you you don't know what I got planned for that day. It's going to be just an evening of amusement and entertainment. It's going to be amusing, and I'm probably going to go for 4 or 5 hours, and I don't even know what's going to happen. But like I said, live stream, you never know who's going to show up. Anyways, that was about all that I had to say. Does anybody want to speak now or forever hold your peace? That's because we did almost a half hour. We got 10 eyeballs in here. One like. At least one out of the 10 eyeballs liked us. Natalie, she's always messing around. She says, "There's two. See." I still don't know whether or not if that makes any difference. I think that I'm gonna remain in a box, and it's just gonna hope that maybe someday somebody will YouTube will draw me out of that box. I don't know. But we do have some chicken. One, two, three, four, five, six. If you see an egg floating down the Mississippi River, where'd it come from? A chicken. Remember that video that I did? All the chicken. Why the chicken crossed the road? All those. Do you know why the chicken crossed the road 3 times? Because his suspenders got his suspenders were tied around the fence post. I got to stick to the YouTube philosophy. Now we're good. So 25 minutes. It's all good. I wanted to pop up in here, say hi to you guys, remind you if you feel brave. I know Natalie, she'll do them. She's been doing premieres and she's been doing lives, and we'll take a vote. We'll let them all vote, and I know we have maybe 4 or 5 potentials that will like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. So we could either like maybe I would think it'd be better as if we just pick one person. So if we get 3 people or 4 people that say, okay, I'll do it, rather than before you go get it all set up, we'll put your name in a hat. And then we've been averaging about 15 to 20 people, sometimes 20. Most we ever had was 28, but right around there, 18, 15 to 18 people. So yeah, and Natalie, I don't know where you're at with your watch hours. I know you're up over 2,000, and you got over 500. So you got that. That would be nice. I mean, I think that would be very beneficial for you to be able to get the channel members and the super chats for your channel. That would be that would be wonderful. I haven't checked yet today. Well, like I said, it's up and down. It's a revolving door. It definitely goes up and down. So you figure, I'm looking at 3,565. So that's 435 hours. That's a lot better than needing. That's getting pretty close. 435 hours away. So it's not going to clock itself. We're not going to have some little green man walk up in here and go live and clock hours for me. It's going to take pushing the button to go live and start talking and bring what may. Last time I checked, I was at 2,300. Yep. So that's you're getting you're definitely, well, you're over halfway now to the 4,000. So, but yeah, you'll need those subscribers. What you've been coming up, Natalie? I noticed that since you've been hanging around the live stream, and you do a lot of stuff. I mean, you're doing a lot of YouTube shorts, and I think you got over 1,000 videos that you've uploaded. So it's just over time. I don't know, how long have you been on YouTube, Natalie? Because I think that you said that you got Dixie Cuddles involved in it, so you've been at it for a minute, probably maybe over 5 years. Because Dixie Cuddles, I think that she's been monetized for about 2 years. Because that's I what I need to do is go check on the Dad Cave, because I know he was actually getting closer too, and I haven't gotten any notifications. I've subscribed to him. I know that he was getting really close to his 3,000. That was a while back, but I think he stopped uploading, like posting videos or just in general, just like posting videos or just in general. Like I said, when I after I get this done, it'll be nice to be able to go back and do the jokes, start telling the jokes. Posting videos for 2 years, but I had my account since 2010. All right, well, you've been posting more than two. You have to be been posting more than 2 years, because I want to say that Dixie Cuddles has been monetized for 2 years, because I've been on YouTube 4.5 years, 4 years and 3 months, and that's where I met you. Was over there on Brainstorm Challenges. Now Brainstorm Snack Attack, but that's both Brainstorm got monetized, and then Dixie shortly after that was monetized. And I'm still 4 years and 3 months. But I realize now, like I said, this is already so it's a video. This is a live stream that's 30 minutes. Well, you got to do an hour. You got to do an hour and a half. You got to do 2 hours. You got to do it multiple times a week, and you just got to stay ahead of the curve. So posting videos for 2 years. Like I said, I've been on here 4 years and 3 months. So it just seems like Dixie has been monetized a lot longer than that. So I think this is pretty good, guys. This will give somebody, you're like, oh, wow, okay, good. 30 minutes. Let's check that out. Maybe we could expose more people to the channel. I've already got that the live stream that we got scheduled. That's already up. I got it on the community tab, and it is scheduled. So hopefully that will have a lot of eyeballs in there. And if you're one of the brave ones and you're a potential and you want to go live, well, we'll give you about 45 minutes to an hour to get that all set up, and then we'll all just hop over there. And if it's Natalie, because you're needing, from what I understand, it looks like Natalie needs about, that's really all she needs is 700 hours. And you can get your channel reviewed and get you get you the super chats and the super thanks and give you more stuff to do, more bells and whistles. Maybe set you up some merch. Maybe you can have merch without being. I don't. Maybe you don't. I don't think you have to have. I think you can still have merchandise and not be monetized. But the channel members, I just think that's for the real big channels. I can't see. I'll probably be at this level for a while. Comedy niche is not an easy niche. Hoping to get to 1,000 subs by January. There you go. Okay. There you go. You got, like I said, yeah, you definitely have to have a goal, and you gotta keep uploading to be able to get there. It's a reach. Yeah. Like I said, it's the key word is upload. And look at Dixie. I think she's uploaded like 2,600 videos. I don't know how many videos Brainstorm has uploaded, and I've only uploaded like 525 some. I saw I guess now I don't know, Natalie, have you tried the 3 minute short yet to see what that's all about? The YouTube shorts now, they got the ones that are 3 minutes. And look at this, guys. Happy baby's in the house. Happy baby. Over in the Philippines, it's got to be 12. It's got to be 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. Is it 1 p.m.? I don't know. I don't. From what I understand, I'm not 100% positive that Dixie was that impressed with them because they're not gonna. It's not gonna qualify for watch time, and it's just a longer video. It's just more editing, and maybe they won't be as popular as everybody thinks. Happy baby. But it's on the other side of the planet over there, and we're getting ready to wind down to be able to go to sleep, and she's just getting her day started. Happy baby. I was telling everybody, if you got a live when we go our Super Sunday, that's what we're all going to be doing. We're gonna do a room raid, so we're gonna drop somebody's link. We might put you guys' name in a hat if you want to do it. And then we can all come over to your channel. Yeah, Natalie was on my mind. Did you guys know there's nothing Natalie would not do for me and nothing I would not do for Natalie. We go around doing nothing for each other. Now, but I think we've helped each other, Natalie. Like I said, you notice that all the people that are on your streams, on your live streams, they're typically live streamers. And anybody that's on YouTube for any length of time that has ambition, that wants to achieve that goal of entering into the partner program, unless you go viral, you're going to have to find a way to start doing lives. And you can, Natalie, now that, Natalie, now that I've been thinking about what you've been doing, that's actually kind of smart. I might even sacrifice one of my videos. What I have to do, that's the problem though, it's on my phone, is I can't stream from my phone. But that's just go up there on the mountaintop and you don't even have to be on camera. Just tell some jokes. Good to see you, Happy Baby. This is going to be a short one, so be looking next couple days. I'm going to be on StreamYard. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be amusing. It's going to be fun. You can expect to hear some cool music, maybe some dancing, a lot of B-roll, maybe some videos of some of the old archives that were some of my favorites. Some of the old trailers that I put in the. I'm gonna have to probably take a lot of breaks, some intermissions to be able to pull that off. Do you have YouTube on your phone? Yeah, I have YouTube on my, well, like the YouTube app and the studio and all that stuff. No, but I have like on my phone, I can go onto YouTube, but I'm not like where I'm from a different account. I actually have another YouTube channel, and that's my main channel. This is another branch of my main channel, but it seems like it's kind of confusing. But it would show up with a whole different channel, and I think it would confuse people. So anyway, so I'm just reduced to the only time I'm ever on YouTube is when I'm here at the house and I'm on the computer. I can watch from my phone. I can watch YouTube. Just can't interact with it. So happy baby. Hope you're going to have a happy day, which I'm sure you will. Keith is probably, it's really super late for him. I'm very surprised to see him here. Salty Dog popped in here. And we had Natalie Nicole's ASMR. We had Happy Baby. And I thought it would be quiet, but listen, I'm still proud of myself that I was able to do a video, 37 minutes. So that's how you do it. You eat an elephant one bite at a time. You move a mountain one truckload at a time, one boulder at a time. That's how you do it. That's how you get her done. All right. So, guys, that's about it. Like, I'm very busy here for the next few days again, but isn't this now? Okay, now we got. Okay, now Chrissy's now here comes Chrissy. Hey everyone. Uh, Brain Benters Banter. I saw that you left some comments. I got a bunch of comments. I just got home about a half an hour ago or 45 minutes ago, and I thought, nope, I'm gonna go on there. I was at Caesar's Palace tonight doing some magic. Really wonderful place, wonderful people, and I was I was on fire. I've really become like in those arenas, guys. When there's like in a room, like in a it could be a club type atmosphere. They always usually have a DJ. It's very loud, and I've just noticed that I've become kind of immune to stress. I feel calm under all this chaos, which is really weird. But when you get home, all your endorphins are just plugged in, and you're wired, and you got to do it again tomorrow. So we got Brain Benters Banter saying hello. Ah, I see chickens. Yes, that's right. It's code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know why 6 is afraid of 7? Because 7 got 8. I see chickens. Why did I miss? What did I miss? Okay, I'll tell you. My parents mad. My parents met at the Nugget. Oh, really? You know, at the Gold Nugget, Steve Wynn used to love magic. You know, they had Siegfried and Roy, and they also had Michael Skinner, who was at Lily Langtree's. And Michael Skinner was, I mean, in our world, he was amazing. He had a large repertoire. I think he was at the Golden Nugget at the Lily Langtree's for like 25, 27 years, close-up magician. So he knew Slidini and Grippo, Jimmy Grippo, and Di Vernon and Daniel Cross. And I mean, my teacher, I've had many teachers. Tim was one of my teachers, but Gary Darwin, his hero was Houdini. And but yeah, that's Steve always loved magic, and so whenever I think of the gold nugget, I always think of Michael Skinner. And we used to, when we go down to Gary Darwin, his magic club, because there was like 650, maybe 700 members in his club, and everybody would go down there. We're talking everybody. Vegas was such a hot spot for magicians, and there was lectures all the time, and then all of the magic seminars, with Desert Magic live Magic Live. Um, all of there's so many different ones, and they all come here, and we'd always go to the conventions. You'd have to pay $500 just to be able to get into the dealer's room to just to see all the new stuff that was out. And then so it'd be all day. You'd be in workshops and you'd go to lectures, and it would go for 4 days, and we'd go literally 4 days without sleep because magicians from all across the globe would be here. And you know, you, after a convention and with all these cats, you're not going to go. You're not going to go back to your hotel room and go to bed. You're going to stay up all night. So those were back in the early days. Um, that was really fun and exciting time, and that's where I learned all these secrets. I had a lot of different teachers. Yep. Well, Chrissy, I'm gonna tell you what. What do we got here? What are those little guys? There's four of those little happy emojis. To Cory. What are those guys doing? They're just little happy guys eating stuff or what? I don't know what that is. Chickens cross the road on the crosswalk here. Chickens cross the road on the crosswalk here. Okay. I'm going to do a live on my town's wild chickens that are suburban, adapted, and cross the road correctly. You know what? Haven't you had that? You keep changing the date on that. I want to say you've had that thing up there for about maybe about 4 months, 5 months. But let me tell you what you asked, what you missed, Chrissy. We were telling everybody this Sunday, and you're definitely in the mix with that because I think you got 2,100 or 2,300. Natalie's got 2,300, but I don't know if you're going for the watch hours or going for the YouTube shorts to get monetized, but we could definitely put your name in the mix. If you're up for it and you want to have a premiere that's scheduled or a live that's scheduled on our Super Sunday, Natalie thinks that she might be interested, and we might have modest reviews. I think there'll probably be 4 or 5 cats in there that would want to do it. So we can either put your number in a hat, pull the number out of the hat, or we could put a couple channels. But we'll maybe have to take a vote, see what you guys want to do. Maybe it might just be better if we do a room raid. I think it'll be a cool concept. I think it'll be fun. We could do that in a couple times. We could do it 3 times. We could do 3 rounds of it. Give everybody a chance. Because and then we'll that'll be a rule. You'll have to have if you're going to be doing a premiere, you have to be in there. And then when we all we'll have one of the mods just drop the link. We could all head over there, and we could just load it up with I mean, I'm chatting a dolphin by a fish bucket. I've helped Ron out when we did one of those room raids where we dropped the link and we all went over to Ron's, and there was a bunch of us that poured in there, and it helps somebody out. They just need somebody to talk to or somebody to ask them a question or to be able to look down at the chat because that's the whole thing. Now we're 45 minutes into this, and it's all about really just taking that first initial leap of faith into the unknown. And then, boom, Natalie was on here. She popped in there. Keith popped in here. And Salty Dog showed up. Happy Baby. And now look at this. Chrissy's in here. And we're drinking the frog cocktails. Last night I dreamt I was a frog and I brought a race car and it broke down and I had to have it towed. But I don't even care what I look like tonight. I don't care. I got ambushed again, but I don't care. I was going to go live. Doesn't matter to me. Shout outs. Yes, I need a driver so I can record. Okay. You need a driver? Yes, I need a driver so I can record. Okay. I need watch hours. All right. That would be, I think that that was another thing that you missed. I'm at 3,565. So after I get 435 hours clocked, I don't need nothing. I got everything. I'll be done. So we just have to, we can leverage. Isn't that called leverage? Yeah, we can leverage it. It's not our first rodeo. We've been doing these Super Sundays for probably a good 9 months. I counted my lot. There was like 120 live streams on there. Not all, every single one of them were live. Some of them were we streamed on private and I chopped them up. But I'd say it's 115 live streams that we did. And you know, people, we've only missed one day on a Sunday in like 9 months. Okay, Brain Benter's banter needs. You guys hear that? So that's another thing. When you come into the lives, everybody needs to vocalize what they need because if people know that Brain Benter's banter, if you're not going to go for the views on the YouTube Shorts and you're going to go for the hours, and then if everybody knows that if you want to go over and watch Brain Benter's banter, just she's got a lot of videos on there. Some of them are 10 minutes, some are 7, some are 5 minutes, some are 3 minutes, um, and lives. She's got a lot of live streams over there too. I am. Count me in. All right, you're in. Okay, so yeah, we could definitely, yeah, no problem. How do you feel about that? Since I got you guys here, do you think that would be fair? Is let's say you're in, Natalie's in, modest reviews. A lot of times he's sleeping, but Ron, he sets his alarm. He may not want to go live at that time because he's. It's like 3 in the morning. Good old Ron over in the UK. If you're watching, he sets his alarm. He sets his alarm at 3 in the morning to wake up to come into our live. But I think that's really about the best I can do as far as like we'll keep it open. We know that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a room raid. We're going to have at least 45 minutes to an hour to get ready, and we'll take a little vote and we'll tell everybody, say, what do you want to do? We have any takers? If you say you're ready and you want to, just type in all caps in the live feed, say I am ready, and then we might have 2 people, might have 3. So then if everybody's down with that, I think maybe we could say we can do this maybe 3 weeks in a row. Everybody will get their name drawn out of the hat. But yeah, we could say Natalie wants to throw her name at BBB. Whoever wants to put their name in there, and then we could just draw the name, and say, okay, Natalie or whoever gets it, and then okay, drop their link, and that way, and you'll have enough time too, because we'll do that right out of the gate, right in the beginning, so that typically when I do a live stream like this, it's really pretty easy now. There's not a lot to set up. I don't even do all of the search engine optimization mumbo jumbo anymore. I've been. Some people say all you need is a really good, compelling title and maybe a paragraph or something. If you want to put a couple hashtags in there, I've done it all. I've uploaded over 500 videos. Nothing we're gonna do that's gonna go on fire or anything. Okay, I always support. Yeah, we've really had a lot of fun, haven't we, Chrissy? In these little private little secret sessions. I don't know. I just like them. You don't get all stressed out because there's a bunch of craziness. I think shorts in 90 days is really hard, but 4,000 watch hours at least lasts longer than 90 days. Yeah, well, that's true. But I'm still, and that all has to be done. It all has to be done inside of a year. So I think that if you decide that that's the route you want to take, then you have to really get serious and keep uploading to stay ahead of it because you can run through a patch to where like there was a time way back when, and I think it was about what it probably would have been about 9 months ago. There was a patch of time for a couple months I didn't upload. So when you enter into that patch, you didn't have anything to counter that, and those hours are going to start falling off because after 12 months they start falling away. So it's not easy either way. It is up to us to keep chat going, to get the algorithm going? Well, I mean, I guess I could do. Who was it that said if you're not uploading videos? I think it was Ronnie's Rum said that. If you're not uploading videos, you're watching your analytics. And watching your analytics, yeah, maybe you do need to evaluate what's up and what goes on. Because I'm sure if we did a deep enough dive, I'm probably sure with what is the difference of watch duration, view duration on StreamYard with bells and whistles and B-roll and music. What is that in comparison to going like this, plug and play, without anything, just like this? What is it with me wearing a hat? You could probably do it with I've heard some of the big YouTubers say they stay away from have it really bright and cheerful, wear uh, bright colors. That helps people. But look at me, I'm wearing black, and I forgot again when in here on YouTube. I'm not supposed to be wearing black. I forgot again. Sometimes I forget what platform I'm on because I got to look up here, and the watermark is invisible because there's not a watermark. And I'm usually a little bit darker when I'm on YouTube in here, but I keep forgetting that. Cheers, Corey. Well, Chrissy, very mighty kind of you. Just so I got to get over to your channel too. This week I'm just buried. I need a driver so I can record the chickens. Oh, I thought that wasn't a joke. You're talking about the chickens crossing the crosswalk. We have a little area up here. It's called Desert Shores. It's just right. It's really very close, and they have ponds, right? And it's a whole community, and they got boats and stuff. They got people who have electric boats, and there's three major like lakes, and there's ducks up there, and they got little boats. People fish there, and it's so therapeutic and relaxing to go out there and just watch some ducks. But they have all those signs: "Watch out, ducks crossing," and you might see a little mama duck, and there's like eight of these little baby yellow ducks, and watching them cross the road. But they got all kinds of different species of ducks up there. It'd be pretty cool living in that development. It's all open because people you can drive through it, but they got bridges and uh, people that canoe, or they got little electric boats, little pontoon boats, and people out there fishing, and it's just it's very relaxing. Yeah, there's I think I filmed Desert Shores. I think it was a video called "10 Clean Jokes" celebrating 10,000 channel views, and if anybody's watched a lot of my videos, I filmed all throughout up there and get to see a lot of the ducks. I want the watch hours. Okay, we got to make a notation of that. Okay, so Chrissy, she wants watch hours. So you guys hear that? If you're going to go over there and watch Brainbender's banter, you're going to go over there and watch her longer videos or her live stream. I've been playing your videos on replay. Ha! Thank you so kindly. Like I said, I'm at 3,565, and I said I'll probably, if I don't go up and do something, do some damage, you know what's going to happen. It's just sound like a broken record. Wouldn't that be nice, guys, when I cross over this and we can change the subject and just start doing more jokes? Now, see, we were going to leave because we were already been on here for like 45 minutes. Now Chrissy popped in here, and now Keebler's in here. Now we're let's get to moving here. I've been sharing you onto. I've been sharing you out to try to grow your channel. Thank you. I've noticed that I've had a few. A lot of times it's a lot of the same people that leave comments, but sometimes you see somebody new, and typically it doesn't matter what it is to me. If somebody leaves me a nice comment and they have a channel, I will go over and watch a video or two, and I will subscribe. That's a given. Um, but I've been seeing some new. I'm at what am I for subscribers? I'm at 1,601. Yeah, subscribers for me they're not that easy to get, but I don't think you get subscribers doing live streams. You know, we got Sirloin is in the house. All right, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let's see. That sounds fun. I've been sharing you out. Okay, that sounds fun. Good idea, Corey. Yeah. So I think we could. I think we could easily do. We did the channel. Remember when we did the channel promotions? We did 3 rounds of that. We could do 3 room raids. Three rounds of that. I didn't do it. Stop picking on me, Corey. You didn't. I didn't do it. What didn't you do? What didn't you do, Keebler? Unless you're incognito mode and I can't see your other comment there. Okay, I love them. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about that's another thing I have to do. You know what I'm going to do tonight when I go in there? I'm going to watch that one because there's 2 channels and I haven't uploaded anything on my community tab for a few days. So I owe these 2 bigger channels. I don't know who they were because remember that we were having the smaller channels that were picking the bigger channels. So that's what I'll do tonight when I got to work tomorrow, but I'll do that. I'll watch that live stream tonight and find out who those 2 big channels are, and I'll put them on my community tab because I don't know. I haven't watched the replay on that. I haven't even had time to watch my replays, if you can believe that or not. Sirloin, good to see you again. Okay, you love the Hey, Keebler saying hi. Boom, boom. BBB. Yeah, see, very nice. Uh, I'm not getting too squirrely. My view duration when I'm getting squirrely with the cowboy hat isn't that good. People don't like it when you get too silly. I think that you got to get a little silly every guys. If you're not a little crazy, you'll go nuts. You got to be a little crazy in this world. Still here listening. Happy baby. Yeah. So I don't know. You're listening. So I said that we're going to be doing a room raid. So if you have a live, because I know you do lives, and you can do a premiere as well too. If you want to have your name put in the hat and you want to be ready to go on our Sunday, we're going to go for about 45 minutes, and then we'll drop somebody's link wherever we draw or however that's going to work out. And it's just a matter of if you're ambitious and you're up for the challenge. It's a call to action, ladies and gentlemen. You got to take action because without action, you know what you have? You have a dream, you have a wish, and that wish will never become reality unless you take action. Divine right action. How many people, that's the one thing, single thing that keeps us from being all that we are is action. Like, tonight when I came home, I know I sound like a broken record. I don't care. It doesn't matter, right? I'm going live because I got the time because I'm not working now. Got to work tomorrow, but this will give me some momentum and we go live. Just got to take action. Let's see. Happy Baby is still here listening. Let's see what else we got here. I'm pouring me a little my frog cocktail here. No, it is real. Look at the thumbnail. Took a pic of the chickens crossing the road. Well, okay, but you've had a video that you've had scheduled that you keep changing. It's a live. Well, it's not a video. You're saying it's a video or it's a live stream? Because I thought there was something that had to do with chickens that are walking around the town or whatever. And I thought you'd had it up there scheduled in a live stream for some time. I could be wrong. Not a joke, real. That is why I think it will be a good live. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Learn from Natalie. I've been learning. Maybe I should just take my Elgato and face it out there to the wall there and put up a bird feeder. I've still tried to stay true to myself, guys, what I'm doing here with I think it's totally okay. I'm a comedy channel, right? Entertainment niche, comedy. Do a lot of just goofy, silly nonsense. And I'm also a real person that has a channel. So why don't I integrate that into the body of work, into my channel, into everything that I've done? So that way they get to see, okay, this guy, geez, we thought he was a little on the goofy side, but they can realize that, okay, he's normal. I think it just gives you people more. Uh, it's just another opportunity for them to see other sides of yourself. You know, other facets. I'm multidimensional. I can be anything I need to be. I can be serious. I can be a motivator. I can be reckless. I can be animated. I can get crazy. I get silly. I do anything that I need to do to get reaction, especially when I'm performing. Sometimes it's just not always appropriate either to be a comedy magician. Sometimes I don't rely on comedy because that's just they don't respond to that. So I turn on this. I get serious. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get serious now. Forget the comedy. Lay that aside. We don't need that. We're gonna get serious. So you just have to be able to adapt. You have to adapt. It's like you can only survive through adaptation, right? The dinosaur, it died because it couldn't adapt. If you can't adapt, you die. You have to be able to adapt to any environment. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that'll be a good live. Hello, happy baby. All right. Speaking in that dialect, that's good. Sheesh, 15 minutes behind. City still doesn't know I'm here. 15 minutes behind. City still doesn't know I'm here. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. Keebler, I don't know what you're saying. That 15 minutes behind. Okay. We are your biggest fans, Corey. Well, you're mighty kind. You're so nice, BB. And I owe you. I feel so bad that I told everybody, in the summertime, you see a lot of me. What are we supposed to do? Like, I've heard Keith say it. You make hay when the sun is shining. That's what you do. And like in show business, when you get up and you ride the wave, you're on a what do they call that one? Surfboard. You just ride it. You ride the wave. You don't ask it for a vacation. It's they say, can you do it? Yes, I can do it. Can you teach a juggle? Yes, yes, yes. Can you do what? Yes, yes, yes. I always say yes, yes, whatever you want. I can. I even I juggle too, and I got something I want to do. And one of these times, I got so much I want to do, guys, but it's hard to do all that stuff live. It's just, unless I can get more comfortable and I'm not have to be so worried about what goes on in the live because, it's not people that are live. You don't want to neglect people that are watching you. I mean, if you just come in there and talk and do a bunch of stuff and neglect everybody live, that's not good. But we can enjoy it because we don't have 140 people in here. Because if we did, it probably wouldn't be as intimate. Do you guys know what's green and slimy? Has 12 legs and 3 eyes? I don't know, but it looks like there's one crawling on your shoulder. Is that a silly joke? Well, Chrissy, like I said, you never know who shows up on when you go live. That's the beauty of it. And you know what, Chrissy, just know that we're all moving into the direction of our most dominant thought. You bring about what you think about, what you focus on expands. All you have to do is start thinking about going live. And then lo and behold, you'll start going live. You'll start doing more lives. I think you'll do great. Sadly, I'm getting subs now for getting assaulted by oh my goodness. Really? Well, you know what? Like I said, one thing about me is like I'm not a controversial channel. I don't have a lot of crazy drama. I know people like all that stuff, like something that's shocking. See the thing right here for the people like to they like to get scared. They like what have I got? I guess I'm boring, you know. Whatever you are picking on me for, It wasn't me. I'm trying to I'm not picking on you. Am I picking on you? I don't think I'm picking on you, Keela. I gave you last time that magical wishes, that works for all things, not just subscribers. And that could be why you may be picking up a few subscribers is that, remember that, potion that I get from the Great Chris app? Um, I got just I always keep some on display right here. Keeps it in a nice little bag. It's a felt bag. I just felt it, and we keep it in here. But yeah, maybe it's lucky. It could be doing its job. Okay, love yeah, Keebler. I was there with you guys, Chrissy. You guys were really stepping up to the plate and would show Keebler some favor and some love and some support. That was very nice to see that. You rock the house, Corey. Well, when I was a kid, I what is that? There used to be a punk rocker. That was a punk that got hit in the head with a rock. Punk rocker, something like that. There's a joke in there. Love you, BBB. Yeah, see there, Keebler, you're loved. You got a lot of love around you. I saw you up on there on that on Chrissy's live. Okay, you're in pain. Some edibles. Okay. Yeah, you know what? There's a few of us that are like even what Keith is going through. He had some carpal tunnel type of a surgery. I am behind all of you. You're behind all of us. Well, we're flattered and honored that you never forgot about your roots. I always tell everybody, don't forget about the little people when you make it big. You know, so that's wonderful. I just think that that's pretty cool. To be affiliated with somewhere down the road. You got friends. It's like, look at that. That cat's got 150,000, 150,000 subscribers, and then you're affiliated with somehow, in some way, to that channel because you knew. You know, some of us. It's it's different for all of us. Some of us are going to grow, some won't. Some will stay stuck. Some will quit. Some will keep moving forward. Some will grow slow a little bit. Some will go get huge. It's just it's just how it is. So yeah, it's always very nice, uh, Chrissy, and you're behind us. Huge support. Corey isn't picking. He just does not. He does not. No drama. No drama. Well, he does comedy and magic. Okay. You can't handle what I take. Keebler, you can't handle what I take. Okay. Now it is the case now. I'm media worthy now. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. We got you, Keebler. Sirloin. Right now I need something strong. BBB, I know. So, Sirloin, did you see the pics on my community tab? Yeah, so Chrissy, you're fun. It's all good. Like I said, even me, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, okay? I used to have a friend of mine that lives out in Pahrump, Nevada. It's about 45, I'd say, 45-minute drive from here west of Vegas. And it's kind of like I see it to be a suburb of Vegas, years from now. But there's about 50,000 people out there, about 45,000 people. And she was always trying to get me to buy land out there. And I just like, no. But now I kind of catch myself. Um, I go out there. But so anyways, this particular gal, she used to be a realtor, and she said, I tried living with an entertainer once. Wasn't easy. Like for me, when I come home like this, you're wound up like a buzzsaw. You can't really sleep. What are you going to do? You got to do something with with that energy. Now, I've been in research and development for most of my life. I mean, as far as with, I don't sit around thinking of new routines and working on sleights because now my sleight of hand, it's all muscle memory. It's all mechanical for me. It's part of my DNA now. Now my practice, I don't get paid to practice. I'm working all the time, so that's how I get my practice in there. But talking about just being an entertainer, it's hard when you go into these environments and there's a DJ that's the music is really loud and people are squashed into a real tight environment and they're drinking and you're squashed in there like sardines and it's just stress and you're everything that you're doing is breaking down and you just struggle psychologically and mentally. It's not easy, and I'm not saying that anybody has it. It's not as easy to wake up at 3 in the morning and feed a child or even marriage or even anything. Nothing in this life is easy. Nobody's got it easy. If you should watch a movie called The March of the Penguins and just think about how a penguin's life is. Did you guys ever see that March of the Penguins? What a penguin has to endure in his life. I mean, they got it pretty rough. Some of us have it pretty easy. I'm not saying any. Some of 'em may, it's just not easy. It doesn't even matter if all you have all these luxuries. It's still life is still is tough. Life is hard, man. Yeah, I think the Keebler. Yeah, I think you're dealing with some type of a wound there or something. So peroxide, put something on it. Yeah, it's. I'm not a doctor. Um, I need to get back to the doctor ASAP. I swear. You have a hairline fracture on. Yeah, what you must have. Did you fall down? You must have fell down or something, Keebler. Joke. How did the zombie become great at trick or treating? LOL. Dead location. Is it dead? Dedication. Oh, dedication. Ah, pun. You always tell that one. Say, I told that joke to a zombie and it died laughing. Huh. I told it to a laughing hyena. It stopped laughing. You guys are not. Are you guys with the No Laughing Society? I always try to trying to get them. Who booked this audience? Is this an audience or a jury? I know you guys are out there. I can hear you breathing. I just keep hammering away at them, try to get them to come alive. Happy Baby is still here listening. So wonderful. Isn't Happy Baby wonderful? Happy Baby. Love that channel name, Happy Baby. Remember that, guys? Guys watch football and women they love babies and men love football. We need baby football. Can you see the little babies out there running around playing some football? Corey, I didn't fall. Oh, oh, really? Oh, that's not. Oh, sorry, Keebler. Yikes. That's why I always I've even you know what I've been pulled over a time or two and well one time I was in an accident a while back several years ago and it was my fault and I what I did was I fractured my this hand and fractured I mean two of my fingers. I couldn't I was doing half arm magic shows. I was still going out. I was doing self-working tricks and yeah, so but like I said, when it comes with that I always like you got lost, like what with the I try not to break laws. I try not to cause trouble. That's why I never. You guys all know me by now. Like I don't ever like. I just don't want nothing. I just want to do what's right. I want the good, the clean, the pure, the powerful, and the positive. I'm gonna just stay in my own lane. And because yeah, the world is it's wild. And you're taking a risk every time we go out at night. I mean, they're just here in Vegas, man. It's just crazy. It gets nuts. I'm going to go. Just Corey doesn't want his this on his. I'll talk anyone on my channel in comments or email. Well, Keebler, I understand. It's like I said, there's like I said, it's tough. There's a lot of people that are dealing with a lot of different things, and it's not easy. We have to like sometimes, it's hard. It is not easy. Right. Okay, Keebler, take care of yourself. All right, guys. So yeah, Keebler says some stuff. She's unfortunately having to deal with. Like I said, it's well, I call it the messenger of misery that is going to come over and one day knocks on the door. And the messenger of misery pays us all a visit. And it's unfortunate that I've had so many times in my life, and everybody can relate to that too. That it's just necessary. It's part of the life. It's something we all end up having to go through. But when we're in the thick of it, you just can't see the light at the end of the tunnel sometimes. And lo and behold, sometimes in the ways that it does alter you and transform you and change you in ways. Because, like I said, I've learned a lot from the things that have happened to me. Night, Keebler. Lots of love. But Keebler, you have people that people that care about you. I was a witness. I was on BB's. I was on her live feed, and they care. That was pretty remarkable, Chrissy. What you're trying to help her. That was wonderful, and Super D and all everything that people were suggesting. That's a good thing. We do support her. Yes, thank you, Corey. Yeah. Well, see, so now that you're funny. Bada sing, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. So you guys know you've been warned. Two things Chrissy, you'd asked what you missed. Number one, it's all in the details. It's up and coming. It's scheduled for this Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Uh, Call to action. Get the time is now. Get your live stream ready because what we're going to do, we're going to go when we go live. We're going to do a room rate. So we'll have to decide on that night. Maybe we'll just go. I'll just no, not a bunch of fluff. We won't do a bunch of jokes. We'll just get right into it. Dive right in. All right, guys. How many people we got in here? We got 8, we got 12, 16, 15 people here. What do you want to do? Do you guys want to take a vote or you want to put who wants to go live? If you got a premiere set up, if you can, we'll give you about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. You want to get it set up, just type in there, I will go live or I will do it or well, whatever it was I'd said earlier. I am ready. And then, okay, so we'll find 4 people that maybe want to do it. And I just think that that's probably the best. Put those 4 names in a hat, and we'll draw one. And so be it. The way we could just do it is to ensure that all 4 of those people will do it again. We'll just do it. We do 4 room rates. Come up on there for an hour, do the same thing, drive them over there. But then you got to be there. If it's a premiere, be there, be ready, be poised, be positioned, be chatty, be in real time. You don't want to like no call or no call, no show. You got to be there. And I think, like I said, Natalie doing the premieres, they're wonderful. Ron did it. We did that for him one time. And we went over and did that for Natalie. We could do it for Chrissy. That's no problem. Chrissy needs the hours. She wants the hours. Yes, especially if I am at work, it might get crazy seeing me do my daily duty. There you go. Your daily duty. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you're a hard worker. I tell you, maybe running a trucking company and see my real life daily. Yeah. Life of Memorex. Life or Memorex. Yeah. You know what? Like I said, I'm telling you, For me personally, a lot of people out there very ambitious. I just look at 4 years and 3 months, still not fully monetized. Am I going to start another channel? Probably not. I'm just going to put it all into one hub, you know, a la carte, just put it all in here. And the live streams, we could be serious. We could be talking about YouTube. We could be telling jokes. They're live. They want to see more about what I'm up. Oh, this guy. Oh, he does. Let's go look at his video. Oh, he does all these weird things, these weird voices, these weird phone calls. He likes aliens. Oh, he likes one-liners. Oh, he's a joker. What's he doing when he's live? That's how I want to do it. I do it that way. I'm just not going to start another channel. No, I would never not go through this whole process ever again. And like I said, I think it's going to be a good blend because back in the day, I was trapped between being a magician and being a motivator. I always kind of wanted to be a motivator. And I was thinking, who motivates the motivator? Who's going to motivate the motivator? Who entertains the entertainer? So at breaking into that world, I tried it, and you kind of got to put an X on what you want. You got to really redefine and focus in like a laser beam on what you really, really want. That's like with music. How many instruments are there with in music? There's so many different instruments. But how are you going to take the time to really master, like really master one? You might be able to master a couple, two or three of them, but could you master all the different types of instruments? You know, so I'm just going to put it up in here on one hub under the banner of Cory's Comedy Channel. And the only way you're going to get into that cotton picking partner program is by doing lives. I believe it. That's why have you seen me? Why would I invest any energy or time into doing a 3-minute YouTube short? For what? Oh, maybe they might cross pollinate. Maybe they might. If they watch that, click on my channel, come over and watch some. Maybe. But if you're live, you know how many videos I would have to upload to get an hour and 20? I mean, doing 3-minute videos, 4-minute video. Let's say 4 minutes. If you did 10 of those, that's like 40 minutes. I mean, I have to do 30 of them, 10, 20, 30 of them times. I'd have to do 30 videos to get an hour and 22. I've been on here an hour and a half already. We believe. Remember that? It was like, we believe. Do you want to be healed? Do you want to be healed? Yes, then heal. Then heal. Now, I can assure you, I've been through the shadow of the valley, trust me, and many times, more than once too. So I live to tell about it. And that's why I'm on another path because I long for a future unlike my past. I do not want to recreate the past. I don't want to live in the past. I don't want my life to be like the past. I want a new future. I want a future unlike my past. That's why I just, like I said, how are you gonna get it done? How are you gonna get in the part? Well, you're gonna go home and you're gonna go live. That's why I think I named this video called "Just Go Live." Doesn't matter. I've told you that's another thing you may have missed, Chrissy, when we were talking about it. Was some of the new YouTubers, the how-to guys, that teach you how to go from zero to 1,000 subscribers, or 0 to 4,000 watch hours, or how to get this, or how to get algorithms like you, all them guys. They're even all talking about this, and whether it's true or not, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But there's a new trend that's happening on YouTube, and it's not like changing, doing an edit or a chop cut, where they call it just a chop cut, or a L shortcut, L cut, or doing a transition, or doing overlay and doing all the side effects every 3 seconds. That might have worked in the past, but it seems like people are they're not liking that. This maybe they like this to where, I mean, there's no edits. Hour and a half, no edit. I didn't edit nothing. Just in here. And if something goes haywire, they're going to see. It's happened before. I was in here for 2 hours one time without my microphone plugged in, and nobody said nothing. That's when I learned. I learned about the power of the USB. It's right there. Plug it in. You got to make sure that thing is plugged in. Gee whiz. I was like, what the? furry flying fox. What is going on here? Yeah, make sure you definitely plug in your HDMI portals. Let's do it. Okay. I don't know. Do I even look like I'm blown out? Because I do go through like mentals, like just strain and what do they call it? Like psychological, mental sort of. It's strain, it's strenuous. You know, I was at that event, and I don't know how many people there were. 200. First thing I did was walked up to the client. My agent gave me the name of the client. I asked around where they at. Oh, hi. Bang. I want to make them believe. That's what they paid for, right? They want to believe. Make me a believer. What are we getting for? What do we get for 'em? What are we getting? So you got to enter. Those are the most important people to entertain. And then so me, some people they all just they were there. They have a little pocket of like maybe two or three people, five people over here at a table off in the corner, whatever. Me, I come in contact with if there's 200 people in there, I'm going to meet all them, all of them. So if you know about dealing with the public and just dealing with noise, and a DJ, and trying to communicate, then I've learned how not to get too stressed because if you have to scream because you just magic is cool because you can it's visual. I mean, you don't have to speak a language for them to see that. Everybody can see that. It's visual. So if there's a loud DJ, you do visual magic. It's a visual medium. You don't have to speak. Yeah. So those are all things you learn to try to. You have to conserve your energy. I'd get done with the show. I'd be so wiped out and blitzed, bombed, and baked, and amped out. Couldn't come home. Couldn't sleep, and I still get buzzed out from the show. But yeah, entertainers. It's something that a lot of them struggle with. I don't know, and I don't drink either, so I don't. And I don't do those other things. So I just got to come off of it naturally. So, Corey, don't stress. We're going to do a flash mob on YouTube. We all show up and do a show. Yeah, there you go. Corey, don't stress. Are you telling me that I'm stressing? Because all I have to do is just push a button and then bang. Look at this. I start to become relaxed like a handful of rubber bands. I'm just relaxing, drifting off into. No, that's why I got into self hypnosis, and I got into, like I told you before, mentalism. Was going to be a hypnotist. Got into self hypnosis, and I've basically tried everything that I'm capable of to try to just stay grounded. Because once you get through all the other stuff, again, the only single emotion, one single emotion that keeps us from being all that we are is fear. You transcend that puppy, now it's game on because you're not afraid. Because fear is an emotion, and fear can it just have you on the sidelines as a spectator watching the game instead of being in the game. You know, it's like it's fun to be. I mean, there's this other guy I just like this guy. He's fun, man, and I'm always excited when he's live. And he's nobody that nobody knows. But I'm like, sometimes we got to remember that we have to be that person too. You know, because who entertains the entertainer? Like sometimes we could have our own little community. Our vibe creates our tribe. And then you see that model. That's what I had modeled for me, and I realized, well, geez, that's what I got to do. I got to go. I got to start doing lives. People show up, and then it's like, wow, this is fun. Game on. I will follow you. Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the one and only Chrissy, Brainbenders Banter. I think I'll be following you, Chrissy. You're the one that's got 80, what are you, about 86, 7,000 subscribers? I have a chance. I have a chance to see, yeah, Siegfried and Roy. Yeah, they were, I actually saw them years ago when they were at the Mirage. I've seen them. I think I've seen them all of the famous magicians. Still here listening. Happy baby, you're so wonderful. Almost 87,000. How about farm? Have you guys heard anything from Farmer Jack? I want to say that I think that he was in commented on one of my community posts a while back. See, that's the thing, guys. You know what? I know it's hurting me doing it this way, and it's not that that I'm neglecting people, but I'm trying to pick my battles and like what I have to do with this gateway, this window of opportunity that I have. It's like if I don't cross through it now, it can have 9 months, couple months away, 2, maybe 3 months. Them hours are going to start falling away. And nope, I don't. I know it's not going to change my life, but we'll uh, we'll talk after we're monetized, and we'll get to see what it's all about. Because at this level, I don't know what it's about. So that's the only power that anybody has as of right now is I don't have access to that information. But when I do, it's going to be game on because it's going to change me. I know it'll change me. Farmers at 72,600. We push and pull each other to keep going. Wonderful. Yeah, that's Chrissy. The I know that you are an advocate for the YouTube Shorts. You believe they've helped you out a lot, and who knows where I would have been. It's a little bit different for me and my channel. I think the YouTube Shorts are the jokes are cool because it's pretty cool, pretty easy. I think it would be harder to do if you're like doing a cooking channel or gardening or um, I think it'd be hard to capture that. But a joke, and maybe that niche is just so popular. The joke niche. I used to always say niche. I used to hear people saying niche, and I've asked a lot of people, what is it? Is it niche or niche? Because I always called it niche. And I thought, well, I think in the UK, I think they call it niche. But I think either way, it could probably be pronounced either way. Am I pronouncing it right, guys? Niche? I've been saying niche now for so long, and I used to say niche. Niche or niche doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter. So, yep, 72,000. See, I know that farmer. I haven't been over there on his channel in a minute. I need to get over there and go check him out when I get the time. Just been so busy, jeez. But I think that he was doing. He kind of pivoted his channel a little bit where he would kind of do longer videos in real time, describe, kind of behind the scenes, showing what he's, talking about the story and how the YouTube short, how it came about. So yeah, I think that everybody's going to have to deploy some type of strategy to be able to get watch hours, whatever that is, because that's going to be the great equalizer. That's the one that's going to reveal it all. Is who can finally accept that? That okay, and what what a brilliant model for um, work model. I mean, that requirement. I mean, I wouldn't be on here. Well, if it forces you to go live. Forces well, people see that you pick up a signal, they go on, they join you, and they're on here, they're watching. There are people on YouTube. It's kind of very clever marketing concept if you think about it, because they make it so hard that you just have to upload all the time. You upload so much, you even wonder if you're capable of even uploading. But I think we're good. Aren't you guys? Were you guys good? Do you have anything else that you want to say? Oh, another thing, Chrissy, too. Just like look for and Happy Baby. If it's just going to be an amusing evening, it's going to be mysterious. I'm sure it's going to be entertaining. If anything, it will be amusing because I've saved up those hours from the StreamYard. I think I've only used 4 or 5 hours, so I got about, and I want to use them all before the 27th when my time resets. I'm just going to go live, and I might be on there 5 hours. I might be on there 5 or 6 hours. So we're going to do a lot of B-roll. We're going to do a lot of commercials. We're going to do a lot of intermissions. We're gonna play some music. We're gonna get squirrely. We're gonna dance. We're gonna probably do some magic. We're gonna tell some jokes. Just gonna go. I'm gonna go. I don't care how long. It might be 5 hours. Might be late at night. Might start at 5 o'clock, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna happen. And I'm thinking that It won't happen today or tomorrow or the next day, but next week there's a little gap in my schedule. I'm going to plan it, and if there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna find a way to enter this promised land and see what it's really all about for myself. So, okay, with that all that being said, I will follow you. Happy baby. I've got your videos now. It wasn't too long ago when I was over there when I watched one of your videos, and I did. Can't get over how busy. I mean, the Philippines. That thing is hopping. It just pops, 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 and it's busy, busy, busy over there in the Philippines. Maybe someday I get to go to the Philippines. Hee hee. I am your follower. Well, you guys are awesome. You're wonderful, and I'm like I said. Don't I told you. I told you guys I'm making a list. I made a list. Don't think I don't have a list. I go know what goes on here. So everybody knows, like even in a relationship, it's always about give and take. You just can't have somebody that just takes, 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 and nobody gives. It creates an unequal ratio. That scale's got to stay balanced. A relationship is like, there's sometimes that, you have to receive. Sometimes you have to give more. Sometimes, hey, listen, I don't have anything to give. I need to receive. So it's a balancing act, and we got to do what we got to do. Hope my hair was. I didn't have any hairs out of place because I'm not losing hair. I'm gaining face. And what do you give a bald man for Christmas? A comb. You'll never part with it. But I was voted in my class most likely to recede, not succeed. I always tell them, you guys have heard of Houdini, Slidini, Cardini, the Great Malini, Mr. Magic Zucchini. I'm the Great Baldini. This thing is just long enough where it gets hooked on my armchair, my chair here. Guys, anyways, guys, I think that's plenty. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me that you came in here, spent some of your time. I appreciate you, and appreciate everybody that keeps supporting. And if that's what you want, and you have a goal, and you have determination, and you keep persisting, um, it can happen. But it just takes time. So we have to be patient because everything we do by process, and it's all a process. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. It's winding down here now because it's almost midnight. So thank you guys for everybody that showed up. Stay awesome, and keep kicking up that stardust. And we're going to see you on the next live. And maybe it won't be tomorrow. I doubt it. It definitely won't be tomorrow or the next day. It might be in a couple, 2 or 3 days. It's going to be a long one. So if you're ever on the YouTubes, you'll probably see the notification because I'm going to try to pull a long one and do 4 or 5 hours and just get wild, go crazy. Bada zing, bada bang. All right, guys. See you on the next video. Thank you so much.